is what my claim ain't a goddamn thing say.
It's called an actuator. It was a lot of it.
I'm sitting real low, dog, me, 4-5. Bitch, I ride 5. Bitch, I ride
It's called an actuator, man. You have to buy 100 of them because them fucking pumps gonna go out every fucking 2-3 minutes. Southside slab shit, man. Believe that shit is on. From the south to the north, slab talk. Y'all get ready. It's gonna be a dominant.
Around with this sound in these cars in this great city. In Houston, slab culture and hip-hop music go hand in hand, having been organically bonded during the early years of both practices, another product of the relationship between people and place. The inseparable connection between slab and local hip-hop music has had far-reaching implications for both hip-hop culture and its black community of origin. Slabs were a catalyst in the emergence of Houston, hip-hop's unique identity in the early 1990s, and soon after were central to a violent community conflict. It also helped mainstream the scene in the first decade of the 2000s, defining Houston hip-hop heritage both within and outside of town. What is a slab? Slab is a unique vernacular car practice that centers on transforming older, model luxury sedans into elaborate and almost futuristic-looking socio-musical machines. According to ESG, in the beginning time, more than likely, it was an old school car. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't be an old Datsun, Nissan. It had to be big, you know? It didn't have to be just Cadillac. It could have been Buicks. You know what I'm talking about. It could have been different brands of cars. It could have been Ford or anything. But it had to be kind of big. The tradition privileges large American luxury cars produced by makers such as Cadillac, Lincoln, Mercury, and Oldsmobile, as well as larger lines produced by Chevrolet and Ford. At the core of slab culture is the owner's desire to be recognized, to make his presence felt within his social group. Therefore, larger cars are more desired because they bring more attention to the owner. As Dante from the Block Boys notes, slab bodies are preferably something big, long, and wide that will hog the road. Old school also has a temporal dimension. In this context, the slab aesthetic also values older cars, those produced from the 1970s to the 1990s. These models were bigger and boxier and featured standard features that became core parts of the slab aesthetic. The term slab refers to the slabs of concrete that make up a street or paved road. It emerged in the early days of the culture, when the act of driving the modified car was known as hitting the slab. Others suggest that the term comes from the fact that all the modifications make the car sit lower, closer to the concrete slabs of the street. Today, slab also is expressed in acronym form to mean slow, loud, and banging. Most cars feature multi-layered iridescent paint jobs, known as candy paint, that give them a wet look when hit by light. Interiors include leather seats as well as wood-grain steering wheel and dashboards. The chrome grille and woman, or hood ornament, structures the front end. The centerpiece of the back end is the fifth wheel, a rim or wheel that is cut in half and enclosed in a fiberglass casing. It sits in a bumper kit that allows it to be attached to the trunk. Actuators allow slab riders to remotely raise or pop their trunks to reveal the elaborate neon LED displays positioned inside. Featuring references to neighborhoods, social groups, and fallen friends, these trunk displays allow slab riders to communicate explicit messages to those within and outside of their communities. The most important distinguishing aesthetic component of a slab, what separates this from other urban car cultures, are the rims, called swangers, also called elbows. Swangers refer to two styles of rim that Krager Wheel Company produced for Cadillac models in the early 1980s, the 83s and the 84s. The first version of the rim, the original 83s, were 30 chrome rims produced between 1979 and 1983. In 1984, the rim was modified. The center hub was moved further out, meaning the spokes poked out more. These 84s also featured a reduced lip and more space between the outer 10 spokes, as well as some modifications to the inner 20 spokes. Because of safety issues, the original 84s were only produced for 1 year, 1984, which meant there were very few of them available in later years. Naturally, this made the 84s more valued and more valuable than the 83s. Vogues, tires marked by their distinctive white wall and yellow stripe, are a core slab component and common to other car culture in the American South. Slab is also a musical practice.
There you go, Melissa. You catching on. We got the swangers here. So we got Bernard here with Texan Wire Wheels. First, explain to those of the people who don't know, what's a swanger?
Well, swangers are like 83 and 84-inch wheels that are coming Texan Wire Wheels, manufactured and produced in Beverly Hills, California, which is these cars behind us.
Okay.
You have like the G20, G22s. G20s.
Mm-hmm.
And I have G8s on my car, and various other cars have like the D22, 24s, and like, yeah.
Okay, so that's like the size of them.
Yeah, like they protrude out like from 4 to like 24 inches in diameter.
I know when people riding and they may see y'all, they might be a little concerned about getting too close. Okay, do they just need to give y'all some extra room?
Man, as you can see, we need space.
Okay, all right.
It's an opportunity to show off our work we put in these cars.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And it's not just like wheels, it's a whole culture, right?
Right.
Okay, well, let's tell us about that.
Well, you know, the slab culture, it originated in Houston, you know, so.
Yeah, it's not H-Town without slab culture.
Yeah, there you go. Just like our sports teams, we got to have the swangers. We got to have the candy paint, the insides. We got to come out right.
What's the best part about slab culture here in Houston?
Really, you know, you meet a lot of new people, you know, you get a lot of attention, you know, so.
Yeah, y'all definitely turn heads. I can say that much.
Cars feature explosive, bass, heavy stereo systems that are powered by multiple batteries. The goal is to make the trunk rattle so others can see, hear, and feel your presence. This practice goes beyond aesthetics, revealing the important role of hip-hop and other forms of black music within the lives of its practitioners. When you play your music in your slab, it's displaying who you are or what type of mood you're in, conveys slab writer, customizer, and documentarian Maya Guy, interview with the author, 2014. Slabs do not come pre-packaged. They are not mass-produced. You cannot stop by a dealership and say, hey, I want a slab. A car is transformed into a slab. A true slab is something you build from the ground up and you put your heart and soul into it. Maya Guy explained to me, interview with the author, 2014. Big Love expresses a similar sentiment. You get to be Frankenstein, you know, he says. You find the model car you want, you get your ideas, what color paint you want, how you want to do your interior, how you want to do your trunk, and it's just a whole creative process. And when you done, you see what you create is like, man, look at my candy toy. Traditionally, slab riders purchase their cars when they are in a more modest state called hoopties and slowly convert them into elaborate slabs. A slab is built from the inside out, starting with the engine, with the rider carefully choosing every component part. This process can take years and cost several thousand. While slab riders often employ their own handiwork in the creation of their vehicles, they also use the services of community craftsmen like Todd B.G. Porter or China Boy for the more intricate components. In this sense, like all folk arts, a finished slab is the result of both individual and communal development.
Everything I got authentic, from the clothes to the chain, the $20,000 mouth, man, I love this game. Everything's when I started getting that money from the land of milk and honey. When I smile, it's sunny, isn't it funny? How people say that money changed me. I ain't worried what they broke ass think about me. I'm riding on 83s, my rims are classic 24s under the Avalon, looking giraffe.
7 shots to the dome. I'm gone, so gone, so dope. Can I get a ride home? I'm home, Patron. I just took 7 shots to the dome. I'm gone, so gone, so dope. Can I get a ride home? Hey, what it do? I'm on like a light switch. My wrist well froze up like a computer glitch. I'm drinking 151 Caribou Lou. Take 9, gon' get it jumping like a kangaroo. Is it your birthday? Let's go on, have a shot or two. My partner Goo You put me on to something new. Snuck in a gallon of lemonade from Chick-fil-A. Mix it up with this Ciroc and we gon' parlay. I'm looking for a hot girl that like to baby. Come out and play it, let me see you shake it.
Everybody claim got gorillas in they clique. Why they be lying? When medics start fucking, they turn the monkeys on the vine. Get away from the drama, but my barrel be like a set of Yokohama. I gotta blame and messed up childhood. This how I turned out. In first degree burns, unable to burn out. Zero, I think you fellas know my name, man. Zero, making these haters mad, that's my thing, man. Zero, real and I ain't gon' never change, man. Zero, me and a piece of platinum, that's the same thing. Zero, I think you fellas know my name, man. Zero, making these haters mad, that's my thing, man. Zero, real and I ain't gon' never change, man. Zero, me and a piece of platinum, that's the same thing.
Okay, the word elbows was not invented by no Cadillac dealer. The word elbows came from a young man by the name of Randy Arnold back in about 1983. You know what I'm saying? Back then, boys was riding twos and bows, and 30s and bows. Elbows would not then. But the profile, this is where the name elbows come from, man. When boys had their low riders, your profile in your car was you got your right hand on the steering wheel, and you got your left hand on your door post. Posted out, your elbow is sticking out your door post. That was your profile when you had your low rider coming down, you know, back in the 80s. All right. There's a guy by the name of Randy Arnold, as I said. He was the first person to put a set of rims, some Cadillac front-wheel drive rims on a rear-wheel drive car. And he was capping with everybody. He got out, walked around his car. You know, as I can remember, I was about 15 years old then. He'd get out, he'd walk around his car. The boys sit on his spokes. So he started capping to Smitty and everybody else that y'all boys can't sit on y'all spokes, huh? He said, yeah, I'm the only one with these wheels. And then he jumped in his car and he was getting ready to pull out. And when he got in his pose, his profile, he said, yeah, my rim's sticking out like my elbow. These elbows. And that's where the name come from. The name started right there. Everybody started calling them elbows from that day. That's where elbows come from.
All right, so I got some people that might be from out of town that may not know who you are. So go on, introduce yourself to the people.
Houston legend, Houston rap legend, Texas rap legend, Southern rap, however you want to do it. Lil Kiki the Don, it's good.
All right, so the first question is, what's your definition of a slab?
The concrete.
Okay, so as far as the cars go,
I don't come from a time where the slab was a car.
Okay.
That don't mean I'm dissing the new culture because I'm with it.
Right.
You know, you may hear me having a conversation talking about slab and I made references, but that's not where I'm from. The slab was the concrete.
Right.
It was the blacktop. It was Kappa Beach. It was McGregor Park. It was the trip we used to take to New Orleans. It's the slab. It's the whole meaning of coming outside, coming from the shop. We finna hit the slab. Boys holding slab. That meant the concrete.
Right.
Later on, as times change, people start referring to the slab as a car. You know, they start thinking that, well, I'm not saying thinking that's how you feel, bumps, that was a definition of a slab to them. Well, the original, I'm from the slab, I'm still in the slab game, and the original slab term is the concrete, it's the blacktop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you put your first car together as far as...
I'm from a long line of having cars at 15, 16. Some of them I put together, I don't know what we're talking about.
Slab history and meaning. The reason people wanted that rim was because that rim came on a Cadillac. It was a Cadillac rim, China Boy says, about the emergence of swangers. I was told that a Cadillac was originally designed by a black man, so that's an African American's rim. I could not substantiate China Boys. Claimed that a black man invented the Cadillac, true or not, I was not surprised to hear this idea. Folklorist Patricia Turner writes that products or places having strong symbolic potency for African Americans may inspire speculation that is then manifested as rumor or contemporary legend.
Like Colorado, bottles they tend to follow when that leg pull up. So prepare to be amazed by the candy and butter.
I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it all day, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it all day, I'ma get it, tryna get a meal ticket, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it all day, I'ma get it, man, I'ma get it, I'ma get it all day, I'ma get it, tryna get a meal ticket.
You know I'm coming live from the land of the trio, holding my steel, coming down, candy coated, diamonds up on the wheel. Got a papa rolling with me, and she gone on a pill, swimming with a blue dolphin, so you know how she feel. I'm sipping on trio tequila and I'm buzzing. I'm blowing on banana by the dozen. I'm blowing with my dog and blowing with my cousins, but the first one is for pimp. Oh, you thought that it wasn't? What is UGK for life? Blaze chop like Kill Bill.
I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. Chrome on the chrome pipes, chrome grill. Swing top the wheel, hold my drink, don't spill. Damn.
Grab my shells and roll up. Triple stack my cups up. Jolly Ranchers and my special potion cola. My seats feel like sofas. Cup in my hand, no coasters. This drink don't spill, I'm focused. I sip, I bend, I up. All in one motion. Doing 60, I'm floating. Elbow out the window, I'm gloating. Riding in slow motion. My new car look like my old one. I know. I know.
I see it swaying.
I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. Chrome on the feet, chrome pipes, chrome grill. I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. I'ma show you how to twerk the wheel. Chrome on the feet, chrome pipes, chrome grill. Swing top the wheel, hold my drink, don't spill. Damn.
Grab my shells and roll up. Triple stack my cups up. Jolly Ranchers and my special potion cola. My seats feel like sofas. Cup in my hand, no coasters. This drink don't spill, I'm focused. I sip, I bend, I up. All in one motion. Doing 60, I'm floating. Elbow out the window, I'm gloating. Riding in slow motion. My new car look like my old one. I know.
Boy, I see it swaying.